Good morning all. Today we will be discussing module 2. So in module 2 we will be focusing on solid waste management. There are two concepts in solid waste management, zero waste concept and 3R concept. So in this we will be discussing only zero waste concept. So first we will see what is solid waste. So any waste that is not in the form of gaseous or liquid state is known as solid waste. It is the unwanted or useless solid material generated from the human activities in residential, industrial or commercial area. So the solid waste is defined as the waste arising from the human and animal activities that are normally solid and is usually discarded as useless or unwanted. Solid waste is a term used to describe the non-liquid waste arising from the domestic, trade, commercial, agricultural and industrial activities and from the public service. So this type of waste mainly consists of degradable and non-degradable material. It is commonly known as garbage, refuse, rubbish or trash. And now the different sources of the solid waste are: first one is the waste from the residential area. So this is usually known as the domestic waste. So this type of waste varies a lot based on the socio-economic and cultural situation. In high-income residential areas where gas and electricity are used for cooking, the waste generated will be less compared to the houses using wood or charcoal as fuel. Second type is the waste from the vegetable market or fruits market or from the shops or commercial space. So the waste generated from the shop and commercial establishment are mainly recyclable in nature, and the waste obtained from the vegetable shop or the fruit market is usually degradable, which include dried plantation leaf used for wrapping agricultural goods. Third one is the waste from the hotels, restaurant and other eating stalls. This include both degradable as well as non-degradable waste. So this should be separated or collected separately. So here the domestic type of waste will be generated in large quantity, so it should be removed daily. And next is the waste from the fish market. So these type of waste degrade very fastly and is the main reason for the malodor near the premises. So no proper collection or removal is practiced in the market, so the waste rot in the premises itself. And the last type is the waste generated from the street hawkers. That is, street vendors and hawkers generate large quantity of waste, particularly the food waste and the plastic paper plate. And the next type of waste generated is from the industry. This mainly consists of the process waste, ashes, demolition and construction waste, hazardous waste, etc. So all this waste have impact on the environment. So the unscientific disposal will lead to First one, the ground and surface water pollution. Second one, air pollution due to the bad odor of the waste. Third point is the greenhouse gases. Carbon dioxide, methane, etc. were released into the atmosphere. Fourth one is the harmful effect of animals like rat, stray dogs, flies, mosquitoes, etc., which will cause diseases. Fourth is the epidemics, that is probability of disease spreading. And the fifth one is the health related problems. Next is the depletion of the natural resources. So waste disposal is a very important point you have to focus. So waste disposal means it is the process undertaken to reduce the effect on health, aesthetics and environment. So solid waste management is an important concept. So solid waste management is a term that is used to refer to the process of collecting and treating solid waste. It is the collection, transport, treatment and disposal of the waste together with the monitoring and regulation of waste management process. So here we will be discussing only the zero waste concept. The second concept is 3R concept that we will be discussing in the next video. So the waste management technologies like landfill, incinerator are not a complete solution to the problem. So the strategies adopted for this solid waste management are: first one is to reduce the amount of the solid waste generated. Second point is to recycle as much as possible. Third, to incinerate or change to compost the waste with appropriate environmental control and with energy recovery options. So now, the zero waste management is a philosophy that encourages the redesign of resource life cycle so that all the products are reused. And the goal of this movement is to avoid sending the trash to the landfill, incinerator or to the ocean. And the third thing is, in a zero waste system, material is reused until the optimum level of consumption is reached. So the main objective of the zero waste concept is to reduce the amount of waste and encourage people to avoid the waste and to encourage them to reuse or recycle, and to provide an awareness on the environmental waste issue. So the zero waste concept requires, first point is, a product should be designed to avoid and eliminate the volume and toxicity of the waste and material. So minimum material should be used, and after the usage it should be recycled or reused without creating environmental hazards. Second is conserving and reserving all the resources. Third point is investment in community waste reduction and recovery system. Fourth one is the public participation in recycling. Then recycling process we can include the citizens also. So they should be motivated to motivated to reuse and recycle the products after their use. And next point is to eliminate all discharge to land, water or air that are a threat to planet, animal or plant health. Next is to adopt the 3R concept, that is reduce, recycle and reuse. And the last point is to acquire waste to energy technology. Now the benefits of the zero waste concept. So first one is saving money. Since waste is a sign of inefficiency, the reduction of waste can reduce the cost. Second one is faster progress. A zero waste strategy can improve the production process and can lead to innovation. Fourth one is support sustainability. So using the zero waste concept, we can attain the goals of sustainability, that is, we can attain economic well-being, social well-being, and we can protect the environment. And next is the improved material flow. A zero waste strategy uses less raw material and less waste is discarded to the land. So the waste material should be designed in such a way that they should be reused or recycled. So this figure shows the various zero waste tips. First one is when you are going for a shopping, you can take your own shopping bags. This will reduce the consumption of the plastic. And now while disposing the residential waste, we can separate the garbage as glass, plastic, paper, and the paper waste we can usually put to the incinerator. And plastic, usually from the municipality they will be collecting plastic waste as well as glass waste. And the third one is use your own cup. So this will reduce the usage of the plastic cups as well as the paper cups. And next is cook at home. So if you purchase hotel food, lot of plastics will reach our home and that will create lot of waste. And fourth one is use less plastics. Next is reusable bottle. Next is the usage of glass jar. So this will reduce the harmful effects of plastic. Next is the usage of natural cosmetics and usage of metal straws. So these are some of the examples of zero waste tips. So now the goals of the zero waste is to maximize the recycling so that we can minimize the waste. Next goal is to reduce the consumption. So if the consumption gets reduced, the wastage will be reduced. And fourth point is to ensure products are to be made to be reused, repaired or recycled. we should buy products which can be reused, repaired or recycled. And the last point is purchase sustainable products. So now these are the key elements for achieving zero waste. So first one is invest in a community waste reduction and recovery system. And next is more opportunities will be created in the public participation. And fourth one is the product should be designed so that it is non-toxic and reusable after the useful life. And the fourth one is the subsidies should not be provided to enterprises which uses virgin resource only. So next is what are the main strategies for achieving zero waste in India. So first one is enhancing the source segregation. That is, the waste should be collected separately. Degradable and biodegradable waste should be collected separately to facilitate easier recycling and treatment. That is the first method, enhancing the source of segregation. Second point is promoting recycling and reuse. That is, develop infrastructure for recycling and encourage the market for recycled goods. Third point is the public education and awareness. Public awareness should be created so that waste generated should be less, and should promote the recycling methods or reusing methods. So next is, how does India government support zero waste initiative? So India government promote zero waste initiative by providing grant for the municipal waste management, and they provide guidelines for the waste handling and disposal, and campaigns like Swachh Bharat Mission that promote the cleanliness and sanitation. That is another initiative. And the next one is the Waste to Wealth Mission. So it aims at strengthening the waste management system in India. And also our government promote how to generate revenue from the recycled material. So classes or seminars are conducted to make the public aware of generating revenue from the recycled material. So these are the initiatives from the government side. So in the next video we will be discussing 3R concept. So thank you.